Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through agliometric algorithm, like how we can solve it. So basically, I think everyone knows about hierarchical clustering, right? So basically, this video is a continuation of machine learning, guys. So in machine learning, I missed a few topics, okay? So those are the topics that I am trying to cover now, okay? Yes. So in that, one of the most important thing is in hierarchical clustering, I thought we do not have any problems, but we are having in our previous year question papers, guys. So that is the reason why I got few problems, so that we will be understanding how we can solve it. Okay, yes. So the first problem that we'll be discussing in this lecture is for agliometric algorithm. So I think everyone knows, right? So what is this agliometric algorithm? So from a single cluster, okay, like this is a single cluster, this is a single cluster, this is a single cluster. So by combining them, you end up with a one bigger cluster or until some conditions. So this is a concept of one to many, like from many to one. So basically here we are having many clusters and you will be ending up with a minimum number of clusters. So this concept is called as agliometric algorithm, guys. Okay, yes. So in this we are having two approaches, guys. So the first one is a single linked approach and the second one is a complete link approach, I think so. Yeah, complete linkage. Okay, yes, guys, in this lecture we'll be discussing about this single linked approach, guys. This is really easy, so just to concentrate for 2 to 3 minutes at max it will take, guys, because once you understand the logic, it will be a piece of cake for you to solve it. Okay, yes. So let us start. So basically in the examination or in your question, he'll be giving you a matrix like this. So don't get scared by seeing this matrix, like what is this matrix? So it is nothing but the distances between these particular items, guys. So basically what we will be performing clustering, guys, on some items, right? So they'll be having x and y values and we'll be making them into one cluster based on their distances, right? Yes. So that distance is what it is given here. So basically the distance between A and E is 1. Similarly, C and E is 2. In that way, he gave the values in terms of matrix. Okay, yes. So one more observing thing is that, so if you check the diagonal, so always the diagonal will be 0 because the distance between E and E is 0. A and A is 0. The distance between your home and your home is always 0, right? So in the same way, E and E is 0, A and A is 0. Yes. Similarly, one more thing is the distance between A and E is 1. Similarly, the distance between A and E will also be 1. So basically, this is a mirror matrix, you can say, guys. So basically, whatever are on this side, it will be on that side also. I don't know exactly what this matrix is called. There will be a name for it. I'm sorry for that, guys. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let us continue. So now you understood, right? So basically if you solve for lower matrix, automatically those values will be the reflection there also, right? Yes. Okay. Yes. So that is what I have written here, guys. So as the above data, given data is the distance, hence the distance between A and E or E and A is same. Hence we can avoid or we can use either upper triangular matrix or lower triangular matrix. Okay. Yes. So let us start. So firstly, draw the same matrix, guys. Okay. So you write given data and you just draw the same matrix. Okay. Yes. So once you draw the same matrix, so let us reduce the matrix first of all. So let us remove the upper parts. Okay. So let us consider only the lower triangular matrix. So this part will be the lower triangular matrix, right? Yes. So I considered it. I just did not write the above part. Okay. Yes. So now you got everything, right? Yes. So the first step that you will be doing is, okay. So the first step is, select the minimum, guys. So among all these values, what is minimum? Other than 0. That also remember. So you should not select E and E. Okay. So other than 0, select anyone. Okay. So what is minimum? Here we are having 1 and here also we are having 1. So here we are having two options. So it might be AE or it might be BC, right? Yes. So you write it clearly. So check which is closer or lower distance with each other than 0. So A and E, the distance is 1, B to C also distance is 1. So basically you can select any one. So for our example, I took A to E, guys. Okay. So now I am saying A to E's distance is 1. So that is minimum. Okay. Yes. So now what you will be doing is, so A and E are closer, right? So let us make them into one cluster. Okay. So to make them into one cluster, we will be just using a concept called merge, guys. Okay, so I'll be writing merge or pair. So basically you can pair them also. Okay, so E comma A equal to 1. Okay, yes. So E comma A. So now what you'll be doing is, okay, so for this only table I'll be drawing, guys, so that you'll be having a clear idea. So I told you, right? So you need to combine E and A. Okay, so write in terms of E and A as a combined now. Okay, so E and A. So what are the left out things, guys? So basically we are left out with A and E is done. C, B, D. Okay, so write in the exact order. C, B, D. Similarly, C, B, D. So again, remember, always the diagonal will be 0, guys. So whatever might happen, diagonal will be 0. Okay, so now your question will be, so okay, so I know the distance between B and C. Okay, so from the previous table only you can say what is the distance between B and C? It is 1. Okay, so you can write this value. Similarly, what is the distance between D and C? That also you can write. So D and C, that also you can write, that is 6. So in this way you can fill these values. Similarly, D and B, what is the distance between D and B? That is 3. Okay, so now you successfully filled some of the values, but you are stuck with these values. So basically, what is the distance between C to E comma A? So what is the distance will be our question. So this might sound a bit different, right? So you are not understanding how to solve it. So here we are having a formula, that is a minimum of distance of C to E. Okay, distance of C to E or distance of C to A. Okay, so what is the minimum distance you should check? Okay, so here we are having C to E and C to A. So let us check. Okay, so C to, what I told, C to E, right? Yes, so let us check in this way. C to E, that is a 2. Okay, so C to E is a 2 and the other one is a C to A. Okay, so C to A is also 2. Okay, that's really nice. So both of the values are 2, hence the minimum will be 2 only, right? Yes. So in this way you will fill, guys. Got it? Yes. So in the same way you fill the rest of the values also. So basically for B to these two values you will be checking B to E and B to A. Just to check the combinations B to E and B to A. Check which is minimum, write the value. Similarly D to E, D to A. Check the minimum, which is minimum, write the value. So now you got these values, right? Yes. So same, again repeat the same process. Again, what is minimum? 1 is minimum. So what are its values? B and C. So now combine B and C. Okay, so again I wrote the same concept here. Now combine B and C. Okay, so once you combine, again you will be updating the matrix, that is nothing but EA, BC and D. EA, BC and D. So diagonal is 0. Again, now you observe again. So basically here you will be writing this easy. So D to B to C. So you will be using the above previous formula and you will be solving it. It is easy, right? Yes. Similarly, when it comes to D to E to A, so again using the same formula you will solve it. That's easy, right? But when it comes to B to C, okay, so B and C are in one cluster and E and A are in one cluster. So basically now to find the distance, write all combinations, guys. So what are all combinations? B to E, okay, B to E, okay, after that B to A, okay, after that C to E, okay, after that C to A. So among these all, which is minimum? So the minimum value is 2. So you'll be selecting that. So basically the whole game is that only, guys. So you'll be always checking the minimum values, you'll be writing them. Which is minimum, you'll combine them. Logic? Right. Simple, right? Yes. Okay. So now the minimum is this, right? So the minimum is 2. So what are these things? BC and EA. So now you combine these two matrices. Sorry, these two clusters. Okay. Yes. So once you combine them, okay. So you'll be getting in this way, right? So EA, BC and D and D. So here again 0, 0. Here D to EA, BC. So basically now you will be checking again combinations. So what is minimum among DE, DA, DB, DC? So what is minimum? 2 is minimum. So you got 2. Okay. Yes. So now you will be saying that, okay, so we got till here. So now what to do? You will be having a question, right? So okay, so we solve it till here. Okay. So now what you will be doing is you will be drawing a graph, guys. Guys, this is really simple. Don't worry. Okay. Yes. So you'll be drawing a graph. So now go back to the first step where you combined. So what you combined first? So you combined A and E at length 1, right? Yes. So you combined A and E. Sorry, E, right? Yes. So A and E at length 1. So assume this length as 1. So just like a small graph. Okay. Yes. So after that, what you combined? After that, you combined E and A is done, right? Sorry. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. A and E is the first one. Okay. That's what I wrote, right? So A and E is at 1. Okay. Nice. Okay. Similarly, the next one is BC at 1. Okay. So let me write it again. BC at 1. Okay. So B and C are not in this. So let us make a new one. B and C, these are also at 1. Okay. Nice. And after that, we combined these both, right? Yes. So we combined EA and BC, right? EA and BC we combined at value 2 now. So at value 2, so give a value 2. At value 2, you combined these two. AE and BC you combined. Okay. Nice. After that, what we did at the end, we got here 2. That is nothing but D you combined with EABC. So basically at 2 you combined them. Okay. Yes. So here let us write a D and at 2 only you combined them. Got it? Yes. So this is your diagram, guys. So this diagram only they will be calling is a dendrogram, guys. Okay. So in some examinations they might ask you to draw a dendrogram for the given matrix distances. So in that way, okay. Yes. So if you want to represent in terms of clusters, so initially EA combined, right? So you will be writing EA combined. So after that somewhere BC combined. Okay. So after that D and everything is combined. Sorry. Okay. So after that these two combined. Nice. And after that everything combined, right? Yes. So in this way you can draw the cluster diagram, right? Yes. So I hope everyone got some basic idea, right? Yes. So in the next lecture, let us go with agglometric clustering with the complete linkage, guys. Okay. Yes. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.